Alright, it's 4 in the morning. This is our last day. And this is we're headed to the Sun Gate. We're in line to go into Machu Picchu. I think we're all super exhausted, except the tour guide talking up a storm.
Please, rich man, don't cry. I know it's your last day. You're gonna miss the Inca Trail. You're gonna miss all those steps.
I'm gonna miss it.
The views you're gonna miss. You're gonna miss your guide.
I'm gonna miss my guide.
Send help. Send help, please.
Help. Oxygen.
On the final day, we woke up pretty early, around 3 a.m. to get up so we can get in line to wait our turn to go into the Sun Gate.
Amusement park ride.
All right, let's go see it. We're in the Caminos Inca. So we are about to go to the Sun Gate. Okay. There's no head card. About to go to the Sun Gate to Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu is a wonder of the world and a World Heritage listed site. In 2007, Machu Picchu was voted one of the new 7 wonders of the world, known to some as a lost city.
Alright, so right now we're on our last hike to the Sun Gate. It's kind of cloudy right now, but it's amazing. My boy Reed.
Riding high, riding
All
high.
right.
Riding high, boy.
The last day, Chinito. Can you believe it?
I can't.
Last day.
It doesn't feel like it's coming to an end.
Look at this. Look at this. Final day.
There is one hurdle most people forget to mention, and that is the very last climb just before you reach the Sun Gate, fondly referred to as the Gringo Killer by the locals. It is a short but incredibly steep staircase that you have no choice but to scramble if you are to reach the lost city of the Incas.
Let's do it.
Yeah, this is the last 50 steps.
Now,
If rich man survived this section, he's going back to America.
Get it, son. Get it.
You can do it this section for Elizabeth and for Paddington.
Get it.
Yeah.
that's actually a good name for that. Oh. This is it. This is for all the marbles. 4 days. We're there. Let's go. We had a perfect day. Weather's nice.
Almost there. Almost there.
You guys do that a lot, I guess.
No, nothing. No, but do a good amount of.
Good job, Chinito. You survived it.
That was the Gringo Killer. Now, smooth sailing. Smooth.
Okay, this is the last section of the Inca Trail, and my friend Richman is running, and finally is running to Sun.
All right, guys. See y'all there.
Bye.
Bye, guys. We'll see you there. Well, you probably beat me. You'll beat me there. But... All right, guys. So smooth. So this is the outskirts of Machu Picchu. So this is the whole Machu Picchu village is pretty large. So we're coming on the backside where we can get a good view from the top, and then we're gonna go take a tour guided visit more in depth of what's happening inside Machu Picchu. Unfortunately, it's kind of it's kind of cloudy today, so it's well, for us, it's what I've learned so far on this trip is like it's more about the journey than it is the actual destination. So it's definitely key today. So well, here we go. Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Chasing Sunsets. Today we are in Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu sits at 2,430 meters above sea level. Fun fact, Inca means king or emperor, and the word carried weight throughout modern-day South America.
So this is where they would sacrifice some animals to give back to the earth as offering to the gods.
Right? You can see the rope there, and they have to tie the rope there. Yeah, because as you see, it's very steep. So that's how they tie. So here we don't have
We sat in silence, soaking in the majesty of Machu Picchu.
%30 is still inside of thick vegetation.
They built way up there. I can't believe that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's where we're gonna go today. That's where we end. It was looking fine. Of course, some of them has been destroyed by nature, rain. But I remember Spaniards never came here.
So we were pretty lucky. We had Machu Picchu all to ourselves. In years past, this would have been completely full of tourists, but since COVID, we had the whole place. It was amazing, and we just spent the rest of the day just exploring. And David, our tour guide, just gave us in-depth history of the entire Machu Picchu. So it was wonderful.
So we're so lucky.
Always, I've seen people in everywhere, green, red, different color of bunches. But
Yeah.
look at, honestly, 100 people maybe know it all.
So we got the whole place to ourselves.
We are rich. Right. Because it doesn't matter how old can be your bones, but still people can find in your remains what kind of food you've been eating once you were alive. Here, those human remains, they were guys. The llamas, they have to eat different type of grasses or why. There is some animals, if you don't cut their teeth, the teeth gonna grow and gonna cross each other. Yeah. But in the mountains, the llamas, there is a different grass, really hard grass, and they have to eat that grass. In the same time, they're like scratching. This was founded here, so the Incas were planning to put this rock in somewhere, but they have already here, right? Guys, look here. This is part of the water canal, okay? The first fountain is right in the corner and then keeps coming, right? And after that, all this dirt is stopped by the corner and only the upper part, the top part of the water keeps continuing down, right? So that means the water is not continuing dirty. So the dirt is stopped by the corner.
Filtration.
Okay. Guys, this is the Sun Temple, okay? So this open window that we see here is this one, the first one.
Yeah.
Okay? So this picture has been taken 21st of June. So through this window. So that was the beginning of the new year for them.
The summer solstice.
Exactly.
Wow.
And then the sun literally gonna go little by little all the way to Sunday. Right? So by the September, October, November, December. From December, the sun doesn't go further up, gonna come back slowly to the same point. So the Inca understand the earth is rotating, and those days gonna come from there, and December from that direction. That's how they're gonna control the movement of the sun, right? Because of those people were still here, and the Incas, they believe in the second life as well, right? So they won't bury to you.
Fun fact, each stone was precisely cut to fit together so tightly that no mortar was needed to keep the walls standing.
It's really nice. No mistakes.
A really good stone.
Yeah, and also this is part of the mountain, but the Incas didn't destroy it. Nowadays, what we can do is just make a flat, destroy all this rock, and only one wall, but no. This guy. not a toilet? No, I'm gonna tell you why.
Holy.
It was a shower. Garbage disposal.
Used to live and stay.
This is it? This is the
This
king?
is the king house.
This is king.
This is the king
This
house.
little spot.
This is the kid's
Exactly.
house.
This is the king house. This was his bed.
Wow.
And look at this, very simple. But how he gonna sleep on the top of the ground? No.
They had
Well,
sheep and lambs.
The Incas used this much layer of straw.
It's real
On
soft.
the top, on
Very
the top,
soft.
llama leathers, alpaca leathers, and then blanket. That's how we sleep, right? What else? Look at the windows for personal belongings,
Yeah.
but this is already archaeology technique.
So as you can see, the Incans were a little bit shorter in stature, not designed for typical Americans. As you see, I will struggle to get through this.
I can get by it right just fine.
Those are a lot of foundations. One of them is this one. This is a wall that goes all the way to the other side. Foundation. And on the top of that foundation was built all these constructions.
So we're the only Buddhists. There's no one else.
Fun fact.
So, you know about llamas.
Mm.
They're fur some of the finest in the world. Now, the younger they are, the baby, the first time they sheath their fur is the softest. The older they get, the rougher they get, just like your beard. So, you know, if you have a llama, first time, will be the softest.
I think you're talking about an alpaca.
Virgin hair.
The virgin hair is the softest one.
You told me that.
That's good. We're all out of breath. I'm out of breath. Fine. Let's go. Ooh.
Hello.
So right now we are near the top of Machu Picchu, and it's around 2,400 meters.
Okay. So before the Incas came here, of course, most of those areas was similar, with a lot of big rocks. But the Incas, they've been using all those rocks to build it.
So we're about to finish the tour of Machu Picchu City. Yesterday we were hiking back behind the Machu Picchu mountain, and when we were back there you couldn't actually see the city that we're down in today. It was blocked by the view of that. So if you turn around you can see the actual mountain that exists over there. And on this side you have Huayna Picchu, which is the other side of Machu Picchu that make the two cities, or the city itself, come together.
So more part of the grimmer part of the trips, but as you can see here, this is the Mortal Kombat. So famous battles between Raiden, Liu Kang, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, all took place here. It's some crazy shit.
Nicer than other ones, right? So that way you can see over there, forbidden to drop coins, right? Because people used to throw coins there, right? To feel energy. This didn't exist before. No, this now. So people used to get there and used to touch.
So we can't touch it anymore?
No, you can touch me from this side.
So Folklore says that if you touch this magical rock, you will get some great energy. Let's find out. I feel it. I feel it. Tell me about the fact.
So interesting. Granted, it's a very hard rock, but somehow the Incans were able to carve these very symmetrical walls, angles. Look at this, very right angle, 90 degrees, perfect. Granted, it's not very soft rock. Very impressive masonry.
That's good.
So we're coming to the tail end of the tour. Obviously, this is a very remote area. As we know, the Incans had a population of almost close to 13 million. Food was sometimes sparse to get. If you notice, in between our different pillars of granite is this algae, very fibrous, good for nutrients. Sometimes they would pull from this easy, quick nutrients, calories in their body. You know, a clean one might not be coming next week, so you gotta just pull from that, get some grub, you know?
So if you notice the ingenuity of the Incas, they were so smart. The way they built their corridors were in trapezoids. If you notice the way they're shaped, that's because they could actually put more weight on top of it. That was the design of the day back then.
The second wing, the body here, the head, both eyes, and the
Right?
yes, we're finishing there. Oh,
Yeah.
Chinito one. That's the last time that you mentioned Chinito, right?
I'm out.
It's, you know, the gringo
Give me-
killer is more steep than the gringo
I know.
killer.
Where's
more
the
is-
trail, on the front side or the back side?
It's just amazing how they
it's
built that.
right in front of us, but we don't see it. So once we're gonna see the tour on the other corner, we're gonna show you that.
To the people who came before and the ones that came after, Machu Picchu will definitely hold a place forever in my heart.
Woo-wee! We did it. Day 4, finished our trip. We are in Machu Picchu, downtown Machu Picchu, and it's nice weather. We're getting some food. Just cruising to town, waiting for the train that's going to be coming right here. Pick us up around 4 or 5 p.m. and then take us back to Ollantaytambo, which we have to catch a van back, and then I got to catch a plane to Lima, then back to JFK, and then back to Nashville. But anyways, it was amazing. I'm super tired, but well worth it. It was awesome. Awesome trip. So we just found out that there's some kind of union walkout right now, so our train isn't going to be coming till later, and there's really no way to find out. I don't know. Our tour guide just said that there's some political unrest with the union workers and farmers or something, but I don't want to misspeak about that. But so we're just waiting for our train, but luckily the day's beautiful, and just gonna explore, maybe get some food and go to the hot springs. I'm eating alpaca pasta. What are you having? Hot dogs and chicken?
Sausage and chicken.
So we've been waiting in line for the train because there's a union walkout. All the city workers walked out, and we don't know if we're going to get on this last train back to Cusco. So we've been waiting for about 2 hours now, and it's kind of, we don't get this one, then kind of screwed because I will miss my plane tomorrow. But hopefully it'll work out. But these are kind of things when you go to different countries with all these COVID rules and stuff. So just gotta go with the flow. Good morning, everybody. So this is our final attempt to get on the train. We actually couldn't get on the train yesterday. There was a lot of complications. So we ended up having to stay one extra night in Machu Picchu because a lot happened with the train. There's some kind of construction, maybe some union workers were having some duress. But bright and early, we finally got in now, so we're in the train station
waiting on the train back to Cusco. So I need to catch the plane to go to Lima, and then go back to the U.S. But for the most part, the tour was amazing. The tour guide was amazing. He's right there. He's setting up my COVID test. He's just above and beyond awesome. Yeah. But you know, it's just you gotta roll with the punches sometimes in different countries. But anyways, overall, amazing time. He said, I wish my guide was better looking sometimes. It's not that, it's neutral. Oh, what? Oh, so.
Oh, gee.
Oh. I wish he was. I wish he was a bonita, a beautiful lady. Now, this is what they gave. Oh, so. Oh, you want it? There's Reed. He's over there. It's 6 in the morning, so we're in the waiting list because outside the gate, there's like a bunch of people just out there just trying to get in. But we're in the waiting list, so we're definitely on the train, is what my guide said. And but we won't leave till like 9, and then get back to Cusco's around 12. So I had to actually buy an extra flight, one-way ticket, just to extend the time, just so it gives us more opportunity to hang out. Let me read. All right.
You and me and all that wine. Loosen my tie, lie down, let's fly. Every guy that passes by, look at her, oh. And you say that it's not right, but where does he think you are tonight? Doesn't know your nasty side. Look at her, oh. And if you want me, take me home and let me use you. I know he doesn't satisfy you like I do. And does he know that there's nobody quite like you? So let me tell you all the things he never told you.
All right, so this fare thee well to my fearless tour leader. You know, these trips are what really makes these trips are the tour guides, the people, the porters, the hardworking, and it's the locals, which really makes these situations amazing. You know, you can spend all these monies and go to these amazing places, but it's the people that really make it. So I just want to say thank you to my friend David. If you ever do G Adventures, come see him. He is the man. He will take care of you. All right, and I'll put a link below on his Instagram and everything for his travel. Anything you want to say? Nothing to say?
Very, very professional guide.
He's a very professional guy. Wink, wink. All right. Love you, brother. All right.